fast wearing, fine weather, hot, no rain, on legend mode, and it's all been fixed up. Cache has been cleared. I'm playing as the team this time, so I'll get to see a bit more cricket than usual, and we hopefully going to have a pretty good game here. Been struggling the last two live streams. Been really struggling with the settings. They haven't been. The game wasn't behaving well, so I cleared the cache, and unplugged the PS. Unplugged it, and I refreshed it all, and we've reloaded back in. I went to the nets just briefly and had a couple of deliveries, and they were flying around, lots of movement, and the spinners were spinning a lot, and the seamers also having a lot of swing, as well as their cutters were both working both ways, so should be a good game. Gunya versus Jamaica. I'm playing for Jamaica. I'm playing in the Caribbean, trying to make the West Indies side, and we're in the state side. This is our 5th state match. Come off a pair of ducks in the last innings, but that's because the settings were just really strange. The batting settings worked, and the bowling physics didn't work, and then when the bowling physics worked, there was no physics on the batsman, and so we've just reset it all. I think we'll bowl first. We're going to bowl first. We'll have a look here. For some unknown reason, they've given me the ball. The captaincy they've given me, so just do a couple of standard balls here just to have a look. Oh, there's an edge. I think that one went to ground. I think that was played into the ground. Yeah, it was, yeah, bump ball. Fair enough. Let's try an in-swinger. Do a slow one. And that's all we're going to see of that. Alright, here we are. Coming out the bat, they made 174, and that's about right. So what I did do on this setting, we pumped up the bowling quality to 55 and their run rate to 55, so that the team we play against makes more runs than what they normally would. And yep, there's movement there. So that's good. All the physics seem to be working now. Whoa, that one kicked back in, didn't it? That was a lovely delivery. Look at this one under the big eye. This is how much movement we got now off the seam. So it looks like Legend's playing back in its Legend mode. And we finally got a good game ahead of us. Finally, it's taken a while. Oh my God, that's a lot of swing there. We should be in for a good game, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta be watchful here too. If I can get to 25, I'll bat close and get a real good look. I've got to get to 25 first. Coming off a pair of ducks. Second ball duck and then a golden duck in the second innings. So, but that's because the physics was all, the game wasn't playing right, but we've got it fixed now. Straight drive, we'll get 2 out of it. A nice return throw. 139.1, almost hitting 140k an hour. It's fairly quick. And no run taken. So just 2 off the first over. Trailed by 172 in the first innings. And of course it's not going to show us from behind the stump. It's the only one I want to look at. And it very rarely ever shows it. It's a little bit frustrating in the game at times. So now I'm in control of all the batsmen. I'm not sure what this guy's strength is. I'd usually only play the whole match, batting and bowling, once I make the countryside and let that one go through. Oh yes. We have a game of cricket on our hands now. We most certainly do. And pitch is playing the way it should be on legend mode, and get off the marquee with a quick single. And finally, Raza off strike, gets a single, and brings my character into play. And hammered into the ground. No run taken. 132.9 kilometres an hour. Done for 3. Last ball of the second over. Oh, and finds the gap, and that will go to the boundary. A slower ball, 127.9. Field has been changed. A little more defensive. And a wide ball there, which has swung back to the keeper from outside off. So lots and lots of physics going on here. So it's full legendary mode now. The game just needed a restart, I guess. And very good. Yeah, and it starts to swing very late too. So this is how it should be. And again, he's trying to get the batsman to chase outside the off there. Try and bring the slip and the gully. Well, yeah, there's a gully there. 4th, 3rd and 1st. There's no sweeper out the back. There is a fine leg. And a short mid-wicket. So over the top there's some pretty easy runs. And, well, you can see the ball has now got some movement, finally. It has taken 3 games for these settings to come back to normal, and I had to clear the cache in my system for this to take effect. Make a quick single here as well, and just slowly chipping away. Still a brand new ball, very hard pitch. A couple of light little cracks on the runner's follow through area, but nothing to be concerned of. Oh boy, maybe I should have kept the helmet on. Only 1 run coming from this over at present. And I'll watch the stamina as well. The stamina drains very quick if you do too many runs, too many quick singles, and then you have no stamina left to play your shots. So everything's back to normal, which is great. Raza on strike, and lets that one go. That one is the off cutter, just outside the off and moving away as it passes the batsman. Oh, that is a lovely shot. That is going to make the boundary. Very slow in the outfield though. I was a lot of doubt whether that was going to make it all the way or not. And the timing's back. So Raza with the first boundary of this innings. And a quick single taken. And first innings, still trailed by 162. A long way to go yet. Just glanced off the hips there. Didn't hit the ball cleanly though. That ball was coming back towards off stump. And we caught the thicker outside edge and scampered through for a single. And that ball zipping away. Brooks has been bowling fairly well. He's moving the ball quite a lot. And that will race away for a boundary. Raza in pretty good form. It's his second boundary. Into the over. First ball of the fifth over. None for 18. And straight to mid-off. A couple of little clacks starting to appear on the crease. More through the runners follow through. Nice delivery, 138.6k an hour. Ooh, another nice ball there. Could have scampered through for a quick single, but want to make sure that we keep our bar at the bottom under the batsmen's names. When they turn green, it means they're confident. And when the bar moves left, that's your stamina depleting. So you've got to always keep your eye on that. Once your stamina's down, you got no big shots, no big power in your shots, and you're slowing. Your running gets slower. Very well fielded there. Mid on. Oh, long on. Short long on. He's been moved away from there now. Oh, that ball came back in, and we were lucky to get that on that. And be rewarded with a boundary nonetheless, our first boundary. Flicked off the legs for a single. 131, almost 132k an hour. He's a medium, fast medium bowler. Chips over the top, and my second boundary. Crowd are happy. The game prior to these ones the game couldn't work out putting both the physics together. So the batting was too easy in the first game, and I could not adjust the game so that the bowling quality to equal it. So I pulled the batting right back. and the game is playing well now. There's lots of movement, lots of swing, and I went in the nets to test it, and the spinners were spinning the ball a long way too. So the settings are back to normal, and just had to clear the cache, restart the PlayStation, and everything's fine again now. Drifting onto leg, no run taken. We'll just show you the settings here. So we've upped the bowling quality to 55, and we've upped the run rate that they're chasing to 55. So there you go, more swing, more spin, more drift. This is the standard legendary mode. And pulls away, that probably won't reach the boundary. Well, it looks like it just may, and trickers into the fence, into the rope. So I had footwork turned off before, now the footwork's on, so I think that had a lot to do with the way the game was playing before, but nonetheless it's playing really, really well now, and playing as it should be. Some late swing. We'll wait till the spinner comes on, and you'll be able to see some really, some pretty amazing deliveries from the bowler's point of view. And that one from outside off come right back around over the top of leg stump. So the seamers have got their movement and swing back. I could probably arc up the swing a little bit, but I'm not going to touch it now it's working. Oh, well fielded. Fielded off his own follow through. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Second ball, Reynolds, he's on fire. And, well, 2 drives and both fielded perfectly. Crowd are loving it. We've come to see a good cricket game here. Oh boy, that one has come through. And seamers have got all their movement back now, so oh, that ball has just given us 4 byes. That come through so fast the keeper had no reaction time to get onto that one. Very fast delivery. Last ball of Reynolds' first over. And we've seen what he was going to do there. So I did preempt that shot there. Wow. That one ball, the short one, really is getting up very, very high. Take a cheeky single here and just get home. And bring Raza on strike. Off his legs, he's found the gap. He's straight between the 2 fielders, and that will go for a boundary, and it does. Not perfectly timed, but enough just to make it to the fence. Very, very nice shot indeed. The outfield looks fairly spongy, so yeah, pulling up. Very nice. Follow the line of that ball there. I was a bit worried it was going to come outside outside leg stump and come back in, and they're the ones that are extremely difficult to play. But that one there, if he was a little bit wider off leg and off-cut it back in towards. It's a very difficult ball to play. Yeah. Not the most stylish of play, but held the ball out nonetheless. I think we'll come back in our crease a little bit here, a little bit forward. Another nice delivery there. He's looking for the outside. Yeah, so he's got the one to come back in now. So away, 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 back in, and the last one away. We have a very challenging game now. Ooh, just threw that shot too early. Better than being late though. Late will dollar your catch up. And that was just a straight one. Bowler looks a little stiff, Reynolds. No runs off his first over. He's bowling fairly well. Will that go all the way? It looks like it's going to pull up. Wasn't timed perfectly. It's in fact going to pull up. Going to turn for 3. And we make it home. A slower ball, 128.2k an hour. That ball coming back in. We've seen the odd ball really take off though, so you're going to have to be ever watchful. That one. Late swing. See what the humidity's doing. %13 humidity. And if that gets to 33, start seeing a lot of swing. We're going to take a quick single here. And so those cracks just start to open up. And he's got 1, 2, 3 different variations now. Adar, best 2 for 9. He's only played a couple of matches. And straight on the money, first delivery, 126.5. None for 48. Almost a 50-run partnership between the openers. And fielded from Gully. It's got point there now. Another very nice delivery. Very hard to tell if they're coming in or moving out. If it's moving out, you get on the back foot and cut. Probably don't want to with this sort of field set. I want to stay away from that cut shot. And fielded by point that time. A wide delivery there, gone for a big slash. And oh, it just needed a little bit of bat on that, and that surely would have gone to the boundary. And a very tidy ball, that one. And that will end the 10th over. First ball of the 11th, 125 behind, 1 run before they get their 50 partnership will be up.
Lets that through to the keeper. That ball had a little bit of shape on it too. And no cracks down the centre of the pitch as yet, but they will be coming. And that is a beautiful drive. And that didn't slow down, not one bit. Lovely boundary. It was a very late call there. And it would have been a very suicidal run. Two deliveries left in the 11th. None for 54. Rocks onto the back foot. That ball chased him too. And a dot ball to finish the over. There's a few gaps here. I think we'll just take Middleton off. And the ball's swinging nicely now. Middleton off, please. Middleton off, please. Thank you. And that one coming back in on the batsman. 126. Was that his slower ball? We'll have a look at the speed of his next one. Uh, 126 and there, that one. I missed it. And nicely fielded. Oh, lovely. Cut shot straight for four. .32 from 32. Better than a pair of ducks, I'll tell you. Oh, very nice ball there. Very deceptive. It showed it was going to come back in, but reverse swing took it the other way. Raza 21 off 39. Batting well. Poutmore. None for 7. Oh, a very deceptive ball, that one. That one's a wicket taker. That area there, he was just too full. Just short of a good length. Get a bye here off the pad. It's another run to the total. Doesn't go under the batsman's name. And that's that devilish ball right there. That if you try and play across that with it coming back in at you, you can end up in all sorts of trouble. Nicely flicked off the hip there, just glanced for an easy single. and a very straight bat. It's the 13th over done. These balls are starting to move around a bit now, so that's a really good sign. Makes for some good challenging cricket instead of the way the last two streams were. They were terrible. And well fielded there, mid-wicket. Ran around to mid-on and fielded that. They got a man there now. No run taken. Stamina's down a little bit on both batsmen. You pretty much need almost maximum stamina if you're going to try and hit a six or even a smash or a chip over the top. Slightly missed time there, a little bit late through that shot. It's better to be a little late than a little early. So a little early, the ball will always pop up in the air. They do vary their speed, they vary their bounce. Some will swing, some will cut, some will stay straight. Oh, it's gone to let that go. It's actually hit the bat, and very lucky that that did not result in a wicket. Very lucky there. Take the single here, and we're going to bring the batsman into a close batting view now. Now I can see what the ball's doing. Should make batting a little more true, and the ball will move a lot more on this view as well. You get to see the movement a lot better. That one stayed out. Runs don't come so easily. And that was way outside, off stump. The keeper took it middle and off. So a little bit of swing there, not as much as the last few overs. A few cracks appeared in front now. We're going to have to be ever watchful here. The ball does hit the crack, and it does take off. Sometimes it'll hit it and go straight on faster. Other times it'll fly left or right. And that one stayed low. Not much bounce. You be careful with any shot you play from here. There's plenty of fellas back here that are ready to take your wicket. Let that one go, and that has swung from outside off all the way across the leg stump. So out come the drinks. And well, the side's looking pretty good. No great pressure to get these runs. It'd be ideal to get these runs and have no wickets down. And well, that's the end of the session. I'm not sure why they bothered to have drinks. They should have just come off the field, but whatever. I'll go back. Some will have a shower, have something to eat, get into some new clothes, and come back out refreshed. No wickets fallen. Richardson, that's my character, 34 off 47, and Kendrick Raza, 21 off 43. That's the bowling figures at present for Guyana. And really, Poutmore's bowling fantastic. Rooks has been hit around a little bit. Still fairly tight anyways. All right. Well, first ball after tea, a little bit wide. The bowler will have to concentrate on his line. And I was going to say that would, with he adjusting his line, would have given us an easy boundary shot there, but that wasn't to be. Oh, that one came back in nicely. Very nice cut. And lifts that through to the keeper. Oh, lovely shot. That is going to race to the boundary. A little bit too much room, a little bit too much width. And an easy boundary there. Oh, nobody home in the deep. Will it make the boundary? I think it will. One bounce and hits the sight screen. Well, the batsmen are taking their time, and this pitch will get harder and harder to bat on as the game progresses. Cracks just starting to show at the bottom of the screen. Just can see them. And swinger. Well, we've got some movement going on now, which is great. It's not as much as it normally would be on a dusty pitch, but still good enough to be challenging. No need to play at that one. Oh boy, that had some very late swing on it. Well, as you can see, the fielding is set to legend as well, so any throw return they do will come in like a rocket. Another very, very good line. I'm not confident enough to whip it away off the toes. It would more than likely end in a catch to that man at square leg. You'll have to tighten up your line there, bowler, if you want a chance of a wicket. Just around outside off stump, have them move back in. Finding the bat well though. Oh, well, that's why they were mainly straight, only two moved and one just a little bit of outswing. We'll have a look at the humidity. Yeah, 13%. Well, lucky for us, because the swing would be very hard to play quick single here. And batsmen make their ground. None for 71. Ooh, rocketed through that ball. Second ball of this guy's over is always an outswinger. He's done it all the time so far. Pulls away, not convincingly though, and is fielded by Fine Leg, who runs up to meet the ball. 35 from 56. The run rate's not really important in this style of cricket. What is important is the wickets you've got. So you can't play at anything too. What I'm going to do is up the bowler. I want it to be even harder, so... Oh shit, yeah, 65, holy smokes, that's going to... Alright, this will get even better. So legend modes, it sits on 50. Just pull away from that ball. And now, the end of the over, we'll see the bowling quality. Oh, and it had to be a spinner coming on too. Alright. Let's just get our line here. And that has got some turn. We'll just have a look at how much turn. We'll see how much that ball turn when it hits the deck. And a little bit of in-swing following it through, so not bad. All right. Oh, hang on, mate. I've got to see you. The game will pause for a second so I can see your comment, mate. Hang on. G'day, Alternative Sports. Australia, mate. I'm sick and tired of... Cuts away for 4. I'm sick and tired of playing for Australia all the time, the country that I live in. Yeah, I don't know if you can... I don't know if you can hear me, Alternative Sports, but I'm from Australia, mate. In Australia. A little island down south under the equator. Ooh, geez, very lucky there. And a beautiful cut shot, and that is going to run to the boundary. Slowish outfield though. Holding the ball up on the way through. Oh, from You're from Pakistan. Welcome to the stream, mate. A couple of innings ago, I played on my other main career batsman, and we just had a series against Pakistan, so it went down 3-2. So I've put a grassy pitch on here. I'm playing in the West Indies in the Caribbean, and I put a green pitch down so it could be the hardest it could be to bat on. I play on legend mode, And there's the settings there of everything. I've just arced up the bowling quality and the run rate for the opposing team. And there is the physics. I don't know if you've got Cricket 19 or not, but so we've lifted the max bowling speed up to 50 and put a bit more spin and turn on. I'll have a look at your comment. YouTube. Professional commentary. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you. I appreciate your comment there. Alternative sports, mate. Yep, thank you. The in-game commentary's pretty boring, so I kind of try and concentrate on a little bit more commentary to try and keep it a bit more interesting to watch. It's a pretty tight game at the moment. Oh, is that... Well, what did that come off? We're going to have a look at the replay there. Try and get in a bit close here. Oh, it's actually come off the thigh. That's how much that ball moved. And I think we should have a look at the big eye there of how much movement this ball did get. It was bowled well and truly outside leg. Well, that's incorrect because the batsman was in front of the leg stump when it hit him on the thigh. So the game's a little bit out there. Nonetheless, the game continues. And bowler coming in just short of a good length. Not quite bouncer, but just short of a good length. And a little bit of swing now starting to come into play. So if we have a look at the forecast, we'll see the humidity's raising. Well, it's 13%. You'll get maximum swing at 33 and up. Sweep this away and find the gap. There is a man out there. Just a single taken. None for 80. None for 81. So bowler's bowling a very tight line. None for 9. First ball of his second. And another nice turning ball there. That one turning out. The fielders are closely watching. Raza, 30 off 59. And right on the money. That's right up in the block hole area there. If the bowler persists in that line and length and moves a man in close to bat pad or silly point, and we'll probably get a catch. Just pushed away. No single taken. 76k an hour. It's reasonably quick for a spin bowler. And oh, that's right up in the area. Has that turned enough? Umpire says not out. We'll have a look at the big eye. Aye. Had a bit of bat impact on that one and was going to go forward and miss, and well, there is quite a bit of turn there and some swing from the bowler. I wish you luck with the videos you're making. Yeah. It's always fun to make. Well, we've turned for the second and it's a slow return. Comfortably home, the batsman. Good luck with making your videos. Cricket's a good game to do that on. I used to spend hours and hours making them, and I just found it was easier just to play live. Push through to mid-wicket, fielded, no run taken. It's a lot, very time consuming to make videos and hours of footage that you have to cut and paste. And oh, another very nice delivery right up in the block hole. They've now got a silly point and a leggy in, so we're going to have to be ever watchful here. And there is a man out there. Is it going to carry? He's dropped the catch. This is on legend mode, and he's actually dropped the catch. That just does not happen. That is the first time I have seen a drop catch on this level. For a moment I thought that was going to clear the rope, but well and truly short, not timed enough, and it was a fairly simple catch, but just was not held on to. It was not a difficult chance. Fielder did have to jump up fairly high, but it's bounced off the palm of his hands and unfortunately has fallen to ground. Richardson survives, puts a run down. Fourth ball of the over. I'll just have a look at your comment. Yeah, Maxwell's not a bad player. He did well in the World Cup. He played fairly well. But, every batsman has their time, I guess. And I suppose he's in his peak right now. Oh, no run. They did call for a quick single, and that would have been a devastating run. Pitch really starting to show some cracks, and that one was the off spinner, bowled wide. You would think he would have moved that back towards the stumps, being so wide out there. But that may not make it. It's a very spongy outfield, very slow. It will be fielded. Return for three. Nicely fielded. The return throw, and the batsman decide against running a fourth. And there's a man out in the deep now. Those easy runs have now been taken away. Just have a look at your comment here. It's a bit hard. YouTube have stopped me comments. Someone made some comments before and I didn't catch it. I've got an Autobot on there now, but have to hold that out. But yeah, so I'm on a 14-day ban, and I have to go into another screen to view the comments, and it kind of breaks away from the stream. It's very difficult. And that one, very, very, very nice over, very spinny. We'll have a look at the big lines, if it's going to allow us. It will. Hopefully it'll show us from behind the stumps as well. If it's not going to, I'll try one more time. He's spinning them both ways, so he's got the special ball there that he is using now and again. Oh, up and under, and it's gone all the way. 78 metres, brings up his 50. First 6 of his innings, 8 boundaries, 71 deliveries. Been out there for over an hour and a half. And all the scoring shots. And not too bad. It's, we're playing on legend mode right the way through, and the physics have been arced up, as well as the pace bowling, and the shot force has been taken out. So it is Cricket 19. Feel free to copy the settings. well, we could have a stumping here. Oh, he was definitely back in his crease. The fieldmen were extremely keen on a wicket. His back foot is definitely planted, without a doubt. Definitely not out. And he got back in time. So never lifted his foot. I'm not sure what that appeal was all about. Maybe to ruffle the feathers of the batsman and get into his head a little bit. Gonna have to watch that man at silly point there. A lot of times this game has a habit of forward defence will go down onto the side of your pat and bounce up in the air. Ooh. None for 94. We've done a lot of work to get here. Swept away. Will only be a single. Could have turned for 2, but the return throw of these fieldsmen are very, very fast, especially from the outfield. They hit the wicket more times than they don't. And this is Richardson. He's my career batsman. Oh, he's hit it straight into silly point. That'll be worth a replay. We're going to watch that one again. That was absolutely smashed into him. Crack. Well, that man will have a very, very short soft. It's hit him on the other side. Let's go around this side. I hate this camera. Okay, anyway, the camera's all strange. Oh, very, very nice delivery. A very dangerous area to bowl in there. And cracks are opening up now too. Bowler utilising them. Up and over, that's going to race away to the boundary. 2 bounces. Over the rope and into the fence. Sort of a one-day shot really, but nonetheless the batsmen are fairly confident. The green bar underneath the names there, the stamina is up. Brazos is down a little bit. And plays that into the turf. Into the halfway through the 25th over. None for 99, 75 behind the first innings total. None for 25 for the bowler, Moss. And he bowls that one wide, and 1 bounce and over the rope. It's the 100-run partnership up. Batting very well, these two. A good opening pair. Tucks it off the legs and runs it out for a single. They're going to turn for 2. The throw looks slow and they make it comfortably home. The camera couldn't quite catch up there, so we never knew what was happening. No run. Pulled out of the run there. Mid-wicket. Sprinted around and fielded that one very quickly. Cuts and fielded at point. Return throw, direct hit on the stumps. Lucky that quick run was not taken. It's all about timing. If we're a little bit late or a little bit early, it's all over. The batsman heads back to the pavilion. And the spin bowler's varying his speed as well at the moment. And a lot more straighter that time. And one bounce again and over the rope. Just not enough power to clear the boundary, but that is the longest part of the field. And it's time for me to have a drink. It's beer o'clock. And here we go. We're cool on this drinks at the moment. Back into it. Richardson 58 from 75. And a bit of a loose delivery there. Not sure what the bowler was thinking actually. 1 for 6 into his third over. There's a man out fielding out there. The sweeper rings around and return throw is right on target. The batsman will have to be very cautious. And well, a bit of a loose one again. The skipper may have a word with him, but going to need to tighten it up a little bit here, fella. Prather, number 7, last ball of his third. And that man that was out in the deep protecting the boundary has been moved up, and a sloppy ball has brought about another boundary. Diana trying to break this opening partnership. And a couple of those balls, my dear God, they really are turning. And the pitch is a very fast-wearing pitch with heavy cracks and crumbling. Oh, catch. But nobody out there, and that is going to pull up short. It's a very spongy outfield, so the batsman will have to run this. And bowler is the call, so they'll end up with 3. Good running. These cracks are starting to open up now. Raz are too short of a half century. It's been ever watchful. Oof. It's always scary leaving those ones alone. Pakistan cricket one and only of the best. Faha Zaman. Ah, yep. Yeah, Zaman's a very good bat. He's not the one and only good bat they've got. He's one of the Pakistan have a very good batting side, an even better bowling side. No run there, and tucked off the legs. But yeah, Pakistan definitely didn't show their true quality in this year's World Cup. I think they just had a bad day. They were a much better side than what they showed. And over the top, and that is going to reach another boundary. Raza brings up his 50, 10 boundaries, 83 balls. Out there, an hour and a quarter, hour and 3/4. And Gunya trying to find a way to break through this opening partnership. Oh, a very sneaky, very late cut there. It may not go all the way. Batsman turned for 3. Fieldsman comes in to fields the ball. Batsmen have turned, coming back for 4. And they make a very good run, all run 4. Here's Gunya's Raza's batting performance. Richardson trying to get a century. He's come off the very last match with a duck and a golden duck. And the game has a way of remembering how they got each batsman out, and they bowled to those specific areas. And LBW second ball,
and then I was caught behind for a golden first ball duck. And I've been ever watchful with my career batsman who's on strike now to not give his wicket away so easily. We've only just made it into the state side, and from here we get chosen to play for the country, so got to make sure we can always play to our best. Oh no! Oh, that's a wicket taking ball right there, and it's always a very dangerous area to try and defend from. Well, up and under and over the top, and that was hit with some absolute power. The opening partnership of these two moving along now, heading towards the 150. A very, very good performance from both batsmen. It's not that the bowling has been bad. It's just that the batting has just been better than what the bowling is. Cuts away, finds the gut. Didn't get that with perfect timing. He's going to pull up short. That's been turned for 3, and they'll stay there. They could have ran a 4th on that, but it's never worth the risk. And that bowler really does drift, and look at this, he's going both ways. Just very difficult to bat on. It's not that the bowling's bad, it's just that the batsmen are just a little bit better at the moment. None for 132. That was hammered into the pitch, and that is going to go to the boundary. A great shot. A straight drive. And ends up going through the mid-wicket area. Still a bit of shine on that ball, as you can see. The ball is just short of 30 overs old. Looks the bowler, none for 37. No run there. And lets that one go through to the keeper. Ever watchful. The pitch is deteriorating now. You see those cracks starting to open up on the left there. There's a few just in front of the feet. You have to watch those ones. An in swinger. Just short of a full length. Onto that one far too early. We're not sure where that ball went then. I want to have a look at the replay. And that jollied up. No catch though, unfortunately, for the bowling team. It's come off the top of the pad, has it? Yeah, it's hit the top of the pad. Too high for an LBW appeal. Oh, it's been hit in the head. Well, that can retire a batsman. Retiring hurt. Look at those deliveries. Holy smokes. That last ball was an absolute flyer. Calling for the helmet if I was the other batsman. Threw that shot fairly late. And they'll settle for 2. Last ball, 78.4k an hour. Jamaica none for 138. I think 140 actually. I don't think the game caught up. No, 1 for 138. 36 behind the first innings of Guyana. Single take, and he's found the gap. He split the fielders in 2, and that will bring up another boundary. Raza on fire. Found his timing again. He lost it in that last delivery. And a very spongy outfield, and nonetheless enough power was put on that shot to make a consistent follow through. Change of mind very late there. Decided to straight drive that. Was looking to play along the leg side. That looked plumb to me. Umpire says not out. Is there a challenge? There's no challenge. We're going to look at that match review. I felt that was going to go on and take middle and off. Oh, it scampered right along. And past leg, well, it didn't straighten up. It continued on its line. And the outswing of that, the inswing of that ball is what saved that LBW decision, without a doubt. It's been pushed onto the back foot. It's not often a spinner will push a batsman onto the back foot. And then comes through with a wideish delivery. He's probably trying to get the batsman to lash out and have a bit of a slog. Schultz behind the stumps, please. And drinks come on the field. Okay, time to settle in here. We're batting really well at the moment. We'll have a quick look at the scorecard. And there's the bowling. Rooks has tightened up his bowling. He was going for 9 and over or so. He's brought it down to 7. Moss is getting hammered around a bit, 8.4 and over. No wickets have fallen. The best of the bowlers there is Reynolds and Poutmore, and if those two come back on for a spell together, we could see some wickets drop. Pulled away. They're going to turn for 2 and decide against it. And we would have made it anyway because the throw was intercepted. A very aggressive field set. Oh, beautifully fielded at point. That one out there like an absolute rocket. Rooks 38 into his 6th over. Batsman lets that go and pulls the bat away. Well taken by the keeper. Fielder all in very, very close. The bowler senses a wicket and follow that line down towards leg stump there. So we picked that one. The next one will go across us and we'll head out towards the off stump. So I think we'll just get middle and off here. We may be able to cut. No. And well, that one, luckily we didn't cut. That one was heading across towards leg stump again. So coming back the first 2 deliveries, the last 2 deliveries, the last ball of the over, and going across the batsman this time. We thought that was going to be the last ball. We got ready to cut. So none for 143, trailing first innings total by 31. No wickets down. Finds the gap, and there's no sweeper out there. It is going to pull up short though. And turn for 3. Batsmen are running hard. They are going to turn for the 4th. And 4 all run. Very good running. There could have been a turn for 5 there, but would have been a little dangerous.
Richardson 78 off 92, looking very sharp. 11 boundaries and a 6. And right up in that block hole there. If I was that bowler or the skipper, I'd be putting a leg slip in. I'd be putting a leg slip in and probably a bat pad just there. That was the straighter one, gone over the top. Not enough power, but one bounce and over the rope for a boundary. These two batsmen, none for 151. It's the 150 partnership. Brilliant batting. We're gonna arc this up even harder now. We're going to give this some pepper. Oh, this is going to hurt. I've probably just ruined everything there. I'll probably not be able to touch the ball. You better have a look at these next few deliveries because I've just made the bowler super skilled. I'm going to have to really, really watch this. One wrong direction shot will be out. It's tucked off the legs, nobody home. They're going to turn for 2 and they'll settle on that. The fielder's got the ball and a very good return throw. And, well, the wicketkeeper just threw the ball into the batsman there. It's very unsportsmanlike behaviour. There is a man out there. He'll probably come around and cut that off. But he's going fast, and they decide against the second. And none for 154. Wow, these two batsmen really are batting well. Oh, just rocks back. There is a man out there. And he's been caught. Well, the first wicket falls. Richardson out for 85 off 97. Very, very good innings, but so close to a century. And nonetheless, didn't quite get hold of it and straight down that fielder's throat. Beautiful catch. And first wicket fall for Jamaica. And that's my career batsman gone. So what I might do now is I'll just get these next 20 runs. I'm just going to slog everything. Probably normally would have been caught there, but I think I've got just enough on it just to carry that ball over the top. By 16, we'll make their score and then I'll let them come in to bat again. We're just gonna go for the tonk here. Well, that. Yeah, that is not what you want to do. Not what you want to do. It's at 12 behind. We'll get these 12 runs. Straight to the fieldsman there. A couple of the slips are warming up. That ball just kept moving out. And that 6th ball there, the grey one, just kept moving out. We've got a game on our hands here, but we're going to simulate the innings.
stop at the end of the session. And lead by 183. Whoops. Lead by 183. Oh, tactics, declare please. Thank you. And there's the declaration. I'll come out in the field now. I'll skip the highlights. We don't need the highlights. Right arm fast medium, Porter. We'll see what he can do. Very aggressive field. We'll start off with an off cutter. Make it fairly full. And well, he has driven that absolutely beautifully. And not a very strong arm on that man. Holman takes a strike. See if we can get an outswinger here. Oh, that has ripped past the batsman. 142.2. We'll put a cross seamer and we'll put this one right up on his toes. And he was good enough just to dart that away. Nice return. Stop him coming back for another one. Oh, very, very nice cut. We'll see what the pitch is going to do here. We'll keep that angle. Well fielded. Try for an off cutter. Oh, just misses the bat. Beautiful delivery. Good field there. That'll go down as a wide, will it? No, it wasn't called. Oh, that was absolutely smashed. Look at that. That flew to the boundary. And it's time we set the field up now. Get a mid-wicket in there. Take backward point out. Put him at point. Take first slip out. Put old mate there. See if I can do something about a catch here. Backward point, or will we leave him up close? This is the hard decision. We'll just keep him at point. And we'll take the fifth slip out. Put him in gully, and we'll keep a third. Even point, we'll just move him across one. There we go. That's... Get the infielders up. That was going down leg anyway, but we will have a look. It's always worth an appeal. Well, it wasn't going down leg. Oh no, outside leg. Well, we're going to have to bowl to this field because the game doesn't want me to set up. Oh, lovely delivery. 145k an hour. Get a cross seamer in now. Give a little bit of zip on it. That's the end of the second. Only one. Look at that. Not terribly good, is it? I need a good innings here. Oh, they got 411. Oh, this is going to be... Let's have a look at the pitch. Where are the cracks going? Straight drive off the very first ball. Didn't have a look. Target's 229. And what time is it? 2:22, day 3. So we can only bat till 6 o'clock tonight, and that'll give us 4 hours of batting to get 229. Gonna have to get the run rate along a bit. Nope. Cover fielded that one very well. And fielded by cover again. Hard to get through there at the moment. The wicket's actually held up rather well. I expected there to be a lot more cracks than what we have. The way they'll turn for 2. They're going to have to hurry. Run, stupid, run. Jeez. It took forever to get back there. Try to get these runs pretty quick because there's not much time in the day left, which means we're going to play a lot of shots that normally wouldn't. Oh, and he's gone. Well, you see the pressure of chasing runs. And the first wicket falls. Caught behind. Couldn't quite get it over the wicketkeeper's head there, and straight into his gloves. A very good catch, a very high leap. Out for a golden duck, Raza. He made a not out in the first innings. Andre Holder's the next batsman in. Score 123, 1 century, 5 50s. Richardson on strike. Rooks with his first delivery, and he's a little bit wide of off stump. Didn't have to play at it. Jamaica 1 for 3. And well, the ball is moving around quite a bit now.
a lot different from the first innings. The ball did move in the first innings, but it's got a lot more movement on it now. Oh, beautifully, just flicked off. Just glanced away, really. I'll turn for 3. And they'll sit comfortably there. 1 for 6. Target 229. Holder on strike. Halfway through the second. Decides to take a run. It could be very dangerous. Bowler a little bit slow to get to it. And the batsmen get through for a quick single. Richardson 6 off 8. Makes that one through to the keeper as well. 133. Bowler getting just a little bit off the line here. Just a little bit too wide. Got to make the batsman play. And onto the back foot and defends that one away. Bring about the end of the over. Field's been changed. A very, very aggressive set field. The wicket taker Pountnell. 1 for 3. Oh, that ball comes straight back across and towards the batsman. Very good delivery. And that one, a whitish ball. Just trying to get the batsman to have a swing at the wide one, and will result in a wicket should the batsman chase it. And batsman not interested. The bowler trying too hard for another wicket, and it's just going to result in some easy runs. And that was a much better line and length from the bowler. Again, that ball really turning back in. Ball steaming in. That was a short one. A lot of variation in that over. Around the wicket, flicked off the toes. There is a man there, well fielded, and return throws in. Single has been taken. Ball going across, and Holder holding that one out. Beautiful pull shot, and that has raced away to the boundary. Holder 5 from 9. Richardson at the other end, 7 off 11. Brooks none for 9. Any second over, single taken. A very aggressive set field, and bowler straight onto the legs, and has been taken 5 runs off this over so far. That was a very nice delivery, in swinging somewhat Yorker. Batsman turn for 3, decide against it. Richardson gets 2 more against his name. Bowler trying to keep the batsman honest, and could have been looking like a hook shot there. two balls straying down the leg side, which didn't help the field placement at all. 1 for 15, target 229. Holder gets up and under it. He's gone for a 6. 1, 2, second bounce into the rope. Very good shot, very aggressive. The end of today's play is the end of the match. So I guess the batsmen are trying to get on with the job. It defends that one. Second ball of the 5th over down. Target 229. Jamaica 1 for 19. Let's that one go through to the keeper. Yeah, coming in 134k an hour. Very, very fast bowling there. Single taken. They'll have to scamper through if they want to make it. They do make it. 134 fairly consistently. Richardson 9 from 13. Oh, through the covers between the slip and gully, and that was more of an edge than anything else. Oh no, it was down near the toe of the bat there, but it didn't feel like it came off the bat too well. Nonetheless, the boundary's up. In swinging a Yorker there, just shy of a Yorker. First ball of the 6th over. Target 229 for the win. Jamaica 1 for 24. Holder holds that one out. We'll have to hurry. Quick single, and well, the return to the keeper was very slow. Flicked off the legs through mid-wicket and brought about a boundary. Looks like these batsmen want to get on with it. There's not a lot of time left in the day's play. It is now 2:43 p.m. So, yeah, to save this test match from a draw, I guess they're going to have to go out hitting. Oh, it could be caught. Yes, and he's out. Richardson out, trying to force the runs. Out for 17. And the second wicket has dropped. Well, this may very well end in a draw. So because of that, my batsman's out. We're going to see who comes up trumps. Oh, we ran short. We lost. They beat us by 95. Shouldn't have declared. Oh well, that's cricket. Thanks for watching. We'll come back with this batsman's career. I usually only bat with him anyway. I don't usually bat the whole team. Well, hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We'll be back with the next session. I'm glad I've got the settings all back fixed up now. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care all, and Merry Christmas.